deadbeat, absentee, the one who went to buy milk. I went online to search for inspiration for this piece, but what I found took away my peace. Each Dear Dad poem had been written from a place of pain, and you could tell that hurt children had grown into broken adults. Some had fathers who stayed and others didn't. Those who did still had words to say. Some good, but mostly bad. So I wondered what it would be like to have a father who stayed and was perfect in today's society. He'd be the provider, financially and emotionally. He'd teach me to write and also to drive. We'd head over to purchase my first car together. He'd know about my first crush and my first heartbreak. He'd be a loving husband and father. This meant he'd be comfortable showing up for us always, and the transport fare would be his own desires and dreams. He wouldn't want fancy car rims, but buy the fanciest clothes for my siblings and me. If you look into my eyes, you'll find his. However, mine would see the wonders of the world before 20, thanks to him, while his would be so lucky to partake in such adventures at 50. My perfect dad, my superhero. I pondered on these thoughts for a while before reality sat me down and spoke. She said, "You're not seeking a father, you're searching for Superman." While some of these expectations seem like the bare minimum, you forget the foundations most of today's fathers grew up on. Addition and subtraction would be easy for a 10-year-old. However, it would be a mean expectation for a 10-year-old that has never been schooled. Most of these fathers grew up in environments where toxic masculinity was the norm, and their "I love yous" were met with from their fathers. So I'm not making excuses for their failures in fatherhood. All I'm asking is that you see it from their perspective, just for today. So, this one's for the fathers who didn't just stay, but stay showing up. You were a boy. You who grew up in turbulent times and seldom got the opportunity to express your emotions. You were told men don't cry, instead they handle business. So it didn't take long for you to mistake showing love as handling business. So every time you went to work and skipped a meal so I'd be full, it wasn't just you handling business. It was your way of showing love. So on this day where you are recognized, I'll try recognizing not only your flaws, but also your strengths. You are the official jar opener in every house, the mechanic who never charges, the strong man dedicated to lifting heavy things around the house. My dear daddy, your presence is the reason I can't fall for zaddies. It's Father's Day. So this day, I celebrate the fathers who stayed. Not those who are perfect or Superman. Celebrate those who continue to strive and smile despite their great need to be hugged and comforted. I celebrate those who chose to be fathers to the fatherless. It's a lot being a father. And I recognize all you've given up so I can be me. Just as God the Father spared not his only son for my sake, you don't spare yourself, so I not only survive, but I live and thrive. Who needs Superman when I have a superhuman? Thank you for being my hero. Happy Father's Day.